Hey guys, Sam and Mason from the Pallet Fortress. Today we went to the ocean and collected some seawater.
We evaporated the water and what was left is sea salt. We live really close to Narragansett Bay, so we brought our wagon and we collected some seawater.
It was pretty cold that day, but someone had to go in. Sam's going in to collect some seawater. We grabbed a few gallons of water and went back home. We only live a mile away from the ocean, so it's easy to get water. We pulled the wagon to the Pallet Fortress and started our project. We needed a lot of wood to boil the water, so we started splitting logs.
A few whacks with the hatchet and voila, you have instant kindling.
We used a fuel cube and a ferro rod to start our fire.
We used kindling to build it up. You need a pretty large fire to boil water. We keep a giant grate in the Pallet Fortress to cook our meals on. Let's go check on the fire. It's doing well.
We store a Dutch oven with paper towels to keep it from rusting, and you can use them for tinder later. We preheat it and then go get our water ready. We put cheesecloth over the opening and then fastened it with utility rope.
Make sure it's tight so it doesn't fall off while you pour it.
Keep processing that wood. You're going to need a lot of fuel to keep that water boiling.
Split your logs to expose more dry area to make it easier to burn. water's starting to come to a boil. After most of the water has evaporated, remove it from the heat and cover it until it's fully dry.
The salt crystals easily scrape off.
The sea salt took longer than we thought it would, so we brought the garlic and peppers inside to dehydrate them.
The best way to dehydrate vegetables is to cut them into thin pieces.
Once they are completely dehydrated, you take your mortar and pestle and you start grinding until it's in a powder. Keep grinding it until it's smooth.
You can make it as fine or as coarse as you like. Then, funnel your spices into a jar.
Just a few gallons of water will give you enough sea salt for at least a year.
It must have been good because a deer came around and ate the leftovers.
Well, that's the end of our day. We hope you enjoyed the video. Good night!
And salt to taste.